Good morning, students. In previous lecture, we read about the northern plains. That was the second physical feature of our country. Today, we will read about the peninsular plateau. Beta, this peninsular plateau, it lies in the south of India, and earlier this was the part of Gondwana land, which was drifted towards the Eurasian plate, and it is part of the oldest landmass of the earth. Let us see here. This is the peninsular plateau. This plateau is divided in two parts. This upper one, in the center of India, this is called Central Highland. This Central Highland, or west of these, it is bounded by Aravalli Hills. South of these, it is bounded by Vindhya Range. It is broader in west and narrower in east. And just below Central Highland, the part of India that protrudes in the Indian Ocean, that particular area, it is known as the Deccan Plateau. This peninsular plateau, it is highly rich in minerals, and it is also called the storehouse of minerals. And do you know this peninsular plateau, it is higher in the west and it slopes towards the east. That is why most of the peninsular river, those drain into Bay of Bengal. Peninsular river like Mahanadi, Kaveri, Godavari, all these drain into Bay of Bengal because its slope is from west to east. See beta here, the peninsular plateau. It is a tableland. As we know, plateau means the higher land. Flat highland is known as the tableland. It is a tableland composed of old crystalline, igneous and metamorphic rocks. It is formed due to breaking and drifting of Gondwana land. As we have read in the theory of tectonic plates also, it has broad and shallow valleys and rounded hills. It is higher in west and gently slopes towards east. And it is also the region of black soil. Why here black soil is found? Because of igneous rocks. Now this peninsular plateau, it is further divided into Central Highland and Deccan Plateau. The first is Central Highland. It lies to the north of Narmada river, the Vindhyan range in the south and Aravalli ranges in northwest. Rivers which drain this region are Chambal, Sindh, Betwa, Kem. And do you know all these rivers, these drain into Bay of Bengal. It is wider in west and narrower in east. The eastward extension are known as Bundelkhand and further eastward is known as Chota Nagpur Plateau. And do you know beta, this Chota Nagpur Plateau, it is the highest concentration of minerals all over the world. Beta, see here on this map, this is all Central Highland. It's this eastern part that lies in Odisha, Chhattisgarh and some part of Jharkhand. This is the Chota Nagpur Plateau. This one. Now, the other division of peninsular plateau is Deccan Plateau. It is a triangular landmass, lies to the south of river Narmada. Satpura ranges lies to its north. Mahadev, Kaimur Hills and Michael Range form eastern extension. It is higher in west and slopes gently eastward. And extension of plateau in northeast is Meghalaya. Do you know in Meghalaya there are hills found Garo, Khasi and Jayantia. Those are also the extension of Deccan Plateau. Beta, it was the division of peninsular plateau, right? Now see, look here at this map. Beta, you can see these lines that I have have drawn here the Deccan Plateau. Because these lines, it mark the boundary of plateau. These are the edges of the plateau. This is the western edge and it is the eastern edge. And these are known as the Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat. From this eastern edge to this Bay of Bengal, this area is known as coastal plain. And the same thing here also, the area between Western Ghat and Arabian Sea, it is also known as coastal plain. Now this Eastern and Western Ghat. Let us see this Western Ghat. There are some features of these ghats. This Western Ghat, it is the western edge of peninsular plateau. It is continuous, means there are no passes. Now question is why it is continuous? Because no river drains from here to the Bay of no river drain here in the Arabian Sea. That is why this Western Ghat is continuous. And the highest peak of this Western Ghats are Anaimudi and Doda Beta. And you know, in Arabian Sea, only two rivers drain, and those two rivers are Narmada and Tapi. If the question is there, which peninsular river drain into Arabian Sea, then the answer is Narmada and Tapi. All other Himalayan rivers as well as the peninsular river, all of those drain into the Bay of Bengal. This was about Western Ghat. Now this Eastern Ghat. This Eastern Ghat, it marks the eastern edge of peninsular plateau. It is parallel to the Bay of Bengal and it is discontinuous. You can see here passes, right? So it is discontinuous because so many rivers drain from here to the Bay of Bengal. Like I told you, Mahanadi, Kaveri, etc. So this was about the Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat. Now, what is the difference between Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats? First of all, we will read about the Western Ghat. It marks the western edges of Deccan Plateau. It lies parallel to the western coast. They are continuous and can be crossed through passes only. It is higher than Eastern Ghat. Like I told you, its slope is from west to east. Its average elevation is 900 to 1600 meter. It causes orographic rain. Now what is orographic rain? Beta, when the moist laden clouds are there and some obstacle come at the way of those clouds, then it rain over there, and this type of rain is called orographic rain. And highest peaks are Anaimudi, which height is 2695 meter, and Doda Beta, its height is 2637 meter. All these were the features of Western Ghats. Now the next one is Eastern Ghats. It marks eastern edges of Deccan Plateau. It lies parallel to the eastern coast. They are discontinuous and irregular and dissected by rivers draining into Bay of Bengal. It is lower than Western Ghats and average elevation is 600 meter. It do not cause rain and its highest peak is Mahendragiri, which height is 1501 meter. So here one very important question is also framed, that what is the difference between Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat. So this was all about the peninsular plateau. Hope all of you have understood the topic. Thank you and have a nice day.